So hi everyone. So in this video I will discuss about the sorting of array. So mostly here I will use for sorting bubble sort. Okay, this is the very famous interview question. Many times and in many company this question asked. Okay. So firstly I will understand here what are the meaning of the ascending order. Suppose this sequence we have a 9 3 15 8 7 5 20. So what are the meaning of the ascending order? The meaning is very simple. Firstly, so what are the smallest number? The 3 is the smallest. After that, the 5. So 3 will come first. That is the 3. Then 5. After that, the 7. 7 is the smallest. Then 7. Then 8. Then 8. 8 come. 3, 5, 7, 8. Then 9. 9 is also there. Here 9 is there. Na? 9. Then 15. Then 20. So this is the in the ascending order. Ascending order means first we will write the smallest number, and after that in the last we will write the greater number. And what are the meaning of descending order? Descending order means simply we will reverse them. Means greater number we will write first. 20, 15, 9, 8, 7, 5 and 3. So for both I will write the C code. Okay, but firstly I will write the code for ascending order. Okay. So first thing I am telling what are the meaning of array. For that I will use the array concept. Okay, what are the meaning of array? So how can we declare the array? Firstly, we write the type of the array. Means here the integer value is there. Na? All the number is integer. So here I will write the data type the array. That is the int. This is the name of array, and this is the declaration size. In that I will mention the here size. Okay, and this is the curly bracket. Actually compile time, the compile time I will give, the compile time I am giving. Okay, the runtime initialization we can also do. Here I am telling about the compile time initialization. Suppose I am considering the size of array is 7. Okay, so this 7 index will be go from 0 to n minus 1. That is the 7 minus 1 means that is the 6. So this is the index number. Means how can we access the variable? So there is a 7 data is then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So here I will arrange in that 9 comma 3 comma 15 comma 8 is minus 7 and comma 20, like that. Inside the curly bracket will write this thing, and this is the semicolon. Okay, so this is this mention the size of array. So size of array is 7. So index will go from 0 to n minus 1, means 7 minus 1, 0 to 6. Okay, so on the basis of that we will the initialize this variable. So in the next page I will tell in the difference. So firstly I'm declaring the array, the runtime initialize. How can we declare? So just this is the int type. So this is the int type array. The name of array is a and the size is 7. Okay, program is there. Okay, so this thing, and I'm initializing. What are the value I used already? The value is, after that we'll go on the code. So the value is 3 5. So 9 3 15 8 7. 9 3 9 3 15 8 7. That is the 3 to 5. After that I think 9 3. Okay, again I am 8 7, 8 7 and 520. Okay, so 520. So this is the 5 and 20. So this is the initial. How can we access this variable? So with the help of the index I told you, it index will go from index will go from 0 to 7 minus 1, that is the 6. So this is the axis of the variable a0, that is the a of 1, and like that a of, in the last a of 6. So a of 0, this what value will go in a of 0? 9 will come. Okay, this is the a of 0. Okay, this is the a of 1. A of 1 is 3, and in the last that is the a of 6. This is the a of 620. So we can so I am going to arrange into the ascending order. Okay, how can we ascend this thing? So firstly I will take this type of the array. Okay, so for comparing this thing I will use one loop. Here I am writing the code also. Okay, in this side also I am writing the code. How can we write? Okay, so for this purpose I will use one loop, that is the for loop. and this it will start from 0, because of that in the array also index number will start always from the 0. Okay, 0 to n minus 1, always 0 to n minus 1, that is the n is the size. So size is 7, 7 minus 1, the 0 to 6. Okay, I explained. So for I 0 and I less than 7 and I plus plus. Okay, this is the loop. Okay, inside those loop, firstly I will compare these two number 9 and 3. So a of 0 is what? A of 0 is, that is the 9. Okay, and this 9 I will compare to all the data 3, 15, 8, 7. Suppose I am comparing 9 and 3. So if I compare the 9 and 3, this is the A of 1. Okay, A of 1. So 3. So which one is the greater? That is the 9 is greater, 9 is greater, and 9 is greater and 3 is just smaller. So 9, 9 it should come after 3 na. Actually I'm going with in the ascending order. So firstly, uh, so first of all the 3 will come, then after that 9. Okay, so if this thing is happen, then we will swap this number. Then we will swap. How can we swap? Actually, firstly we will compare 9 and 3. A0, I will start the comparing A0 with all 3, 15, 8, 9, 7, 5. So if I compare this 9 and 3, then 9 is greater and 3 is small. Then we will swap with the help of the swapping of code. You know already swapping. So firstly I will declare another variable, that is the int, that is the temp. And its swapping of code I already explained in the previous video. I hope you watch already. Okay, your phone. So I will perform the swapping. How can swapping? In the temp I will consider the value of a of 0. Okay, justly I am taking example for the in the last I will generalize. Okay, and in a of 0, a of 0, a of 1 value will come. Okay, I am swapping. And lastly a of 1, the temp value will go in the temp. Okay, so here here you can see. Okay, so now a of 0 is filled with how much value? A of 1 is 3. So it 3 will come, and a of 1 temp value is a of 0, that is 9. So 9, so it is ascending the, now the sequence will look like 3 and 9. Okay, so this is the thing. So this thing happened in all case 9 3, then we will compare 9 15, 9 8, 9 7, like that. Okay, so for that purpose I will use one so nesting of loop I will use. Why I am using the nesting of loop? Because of that this value will compare to all 9 3, then after that it will compare 9 15. If I will compare 9 15, then it's okay, so no need to interchange. If I compare 9 and 15, means a of 1, sorry, a of 0 is what? A of 0 is already 9. And if I write here a of, so this thing I am erasing for better understanding, and I will explain another thing. Okay, see. No, I will compare a of 0 is 9, so a of 1 is completed. Okay, so a of 1 here is completed. Now I will compare a of 0 with a of 2. So what are the value of a of 2? A of 2 is this one, that is the 15. So if I compare 9 and 15, then it's okay, because of that the 9 is the smallest and 15 is greater. This okay. So here no need to swap. Here the no need to swap. Okay. If I see 9 and 8, then we need to swap. Actually, a of in the last in this a of 0 is 9, and if I compare a of 3, what a of 3? A of 3 is 0, 1, 2, 3. A of 3 is this one, a of 8. So here I need to swap again, because of that 8 is the smallest and 9 is greater. Then same process I will use the swap. In the temp the value of a of 0 will come, then a of 0, a of 0, a of 3 will come, and then in the a of 3 the temp value will come. The same thing I will swap. So how we can doing this thing? So a of 0 I am fixing now, and I am starting the comparison with a of 1. Firstly a of 1, then a of 2, a of 3. So here I need to use the nesting of loop, that is the for loop. And here I will take the another variable, that is the j. I will take another variable. Why? Because of that a of 0 is fixed. A of 0 is fixed. I will start to compare next number, means next index. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 6 up to 6 only, na 7 8 will false. So j will start from I plus 1, because why I plus 1? If I is 0 first time, then j will be 1. If I is 0, then this loop inside will loop will execute 6 times until and unless when the condition is false. Okay, and this is the j plus plus. I hope you are this is okay. Okay, or inside that I will compare. What I will compare? If a of I, if a of I greater than a of I greater than a of j, then we'll swap this code. That is the temp a of I and a of I, a of j. Then in a of j I will assign with the temp. If I go with ascending order, then and in the last I will print the value of the array what I will send with the help of the for loop. I 0 uh, this loop, and this loop we need to also in the closure. Actually this is the curly bracket for that. This is the nesting of loop, and this loop is outsider loop. Here I will use for I7 or I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus, and then here inside we'll have the printf statement. So I hope you understand this thing. If you have a no problem, if you have a doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Here I will write the code. Okay, so I'm going on the code chip and I'm writing the code. So firstly here I take the intype array. This is the size is 7, and I initialize. Actually runtime initialization I am doing, no problem. Sorry, but the compile time initialization I am doing, runtime you can also do. Runtimes means you need to give the input from the user. Okay, this is the 7 data enter int temp ij. Then here I will use one for loop. That is the for, sorry, that is the for, and inside the for I is initialized with 0 semicolon I less than 7 I plus plus. Okay, inside I told nesting of loop we need to perform for, and j is initialized with what? I plus 1. I plus 1. Because of that, if a of 0, then we'll compare 1 2 3 4 5 6 until and unless the condition will be false. Okay, plus I plus 1, then okay j less than 7, sorry, j plus plus. Then again we'll enter this loop, and here I will compare the data. If then we'll perform the swapping. If a of I, if this is greater than, then I will swap a of j. Okay, I hope. Then in the temp a of I value will come. Okay, and in a of I, if you have any doubt, you can ask the comment section. A j, sorry, the temp. Okay, here I write the swapping of code. Okay, so in the this is the so this is the loop of the I think this is the if loop, and this is the loop of inner for loop, and this is the last loop. Okay, so so swapping I perform. Here I will write the I will print this array element for, actually 6 is 7 element is there now. So in the lastly I will print this all value I less than 7. Because of that the index will go from 0 to 6. Then I plus plus, here I will write the printf statement, printf double quote percentage d, and if you want to see in the same order backslash n you can also do, no problem, otherwise space you can do. And here I use e of I element. So I hope there is no any error is there, I think. And in the lastly return So I think this is the, sorry, inside the loop I will not use this thing. Okay, control C. So this is the for loop, and RTURN, that is a 0, and then we'll close the bracket for this loop. Actually this is the int loop, this is int main loop inside, and there is a the nesting of loop, no, this one, this is the nesting, this thing and this thing. So these two loop, this close bracket, these two, and this bracket is for if else. This is the if else. I hope there is no any error. I am going to run this code. Okay, no any error is there. So here you can see easily there is a in the ascending order this print. Firstly 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 15, 15, 20. So this thing I already here explained. The compilation time I give this input. Here you can see okay, at the runtime. So this happened into the ascending order. Actually I give 9, 3, 15, 8, 7, 25. So ascending order 3 it should come first, that is the 3. After that 5, okay, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 15, then 20. So this is the ascending order. If you want to do in the descending order, na, just you need to invert this. This is the greater than symbol. Here I need to put the less than. If you put the less than, this will be going to the descending order. Only difference, in the descending order we need to put the less than, great in the ascending order. So here you can see this arrange in the descending order. 20 come first, then 15, then 9, then 8, then 7, then 5, then 3. So I hope you understand this code. This is the very easy, and this is the famous interview question. Okay, so I hope this thing we will meet in the next video. Actually I take some more time, because of that I explain the very in the very details. Okay, so thank you everyone.